Jennifer Sanasi. You're watching News 24 Live. Well, I'm joined in studio by our sex and relationship expert, Dorothy Black. And today she's going to be giving us a demonstration of how to use the female condom. Hello.
Hi. Right. Actually, the female condom, we're moving away from the female condom into calling it the intimate condom because you can use it internally. And you can use it internally vaginally or anally.
Okay, great. So this is the female condom. I was under the impression they were hard to get in South Africa.
You know what? I've only just started seeing them in store, and you can get them at government clinics.
Okay, great.
Also, again, by the box loads. So they're very easily available. I think it's just that people aren't very used to using them, and they kind of look funny. And so there's an unfamiliarity around it and a discomfort around like how it's used, because it's a little bit and I'll show you now. It's very weird.
Now, besides the obvious, what are the differences between using a female condom and a male condom?
Right.
Or an internal condom, as you said?
Well, I think especially if women are going to use them, there are a lot of advantages in that you can insert it 8 hours before you have sex.
Okay.
So it means that you can pee with it in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is cool. So I think the fact that you don't have to worry about somebody else having a condom, and that you're kind of prepared if you need to be. And also it provides bigger coverage, and I'll show you now. There's bigger coverage around the vulvic area, which means that there's less skin-to-skin contact, which means that there's skin-to-skin STDs like HPV, which is genital warts, or herpes. It kind of reduces that risk. So that's a huge plus. And the other thing is that you can use it anally. So it's like if you don't have a condom, there's something available. You can use it as a dental dam. You can use it for your fingers. It's incredibly versatile.
Wow, that's really interesting. I didn't know any of that actually about the internal condom.
Right.
Let's take a look and see what it looks like.
Right. I think the other thing that's worth noting is that although the government condoms are latex, I know a lot of the store-bought ones are polyurethane, which means that if you have a latex allergy,
this is an option.
This is a good option.
Okay, let's take a look.
So the same thing with any other condoms is that you would find the expiration dates, in which case in the government condoms it's in the bottom corner. You're going to find the little groove, and you're going to pull it open.
All right.
And what you'll have with the female condom is that there will be 2 rings.
Okay.
Like that. So there will be the top ring, and this will be on the outside, and then the internal ring, which is this little purple thing at the bottom.
What's the purpose of the internal ring?
So the internal ring is to basically keep it flush against your cervix.
Okay.
So it provides almost like a cervical cap.
Okay.
It kind of provides something that's going to keep it in place over there, so that you don't have it all just mushing up like a broken condom.
Right.
You know.
All right. So we have our model here.
This is probably the worst model I could find. But basically, so you'll see it's latex, it's nice and stretchy.
Yeah.
The store-bought polyurethane ones are usually a little bit more plasticky. They're a little bit more like a little plastic bag.
Okay.
Which turn a lot of people off, but it gets the job done. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hold it lengthways, and you're going to grab this little ring in your hands and squish it like a little pencil, like you're going to hold a pencil.
Okay.
Like so.
Okay.
I mean, it looks unwieldy now, but it's
does.
actually a lot easier to put in. Trust me. And then you're going to squish this in until it's all the way in. You're going to use your fingers and just push it in.
Okay.
In which case, once it's in and you've pushed it fully in,
expand again.
You'll see that this little, it'll expand again, and that'll be against your cervix, and this will be outside.
Okay.
And so this will kind of cover a greater area around your vaginal opening. So if you were going to practice anal, you would then pull the ring out, so it's more malleable, and then basically just use it like a condom.
Okay.
Or what some people would do is that they would put the first bit in with their fingers.
Okay.
And then put that around the penis and then push it in, basically. And I think it's way better than nothing at all. I just worry a bit about fingernails going through the condom. So you'd have to be really, really careful with that.
Now, would you use lubricant with this as you would with a male condom?
As you would with everything else. You know, the guys that I've spoken to that have experienced the internal condom will say, especially if it's vaginal, they'll say what's nice about it is that it feels freer. So they don't feel like they're constricted. They feel like they're actually they're condomless. They can feel the packety bit of it, especially on a polyurethane that's not latex. So they can feel a different texture, but all in all, it feels good. It feels positive for them.
So it's comfortable. I mean, you said you can wear it for up to 8 hours.
8 hours. Look, I haven't worn it for up to 8 hours.
Okay.
And I found it comfortable. I found it I find the female condom maybe just a little bit, like there's a lot of plastic, there's a lot to
Yeah.
deal with. But once it's in, and also the other thing you need to know for an absolute fact is that once this ring is up, if you can still feel it, it's not in properly. You have to
Okay.
keep pushing it at, like right up against your cervix until you don't feel it anymore.
So you shouldn't feel it.
You shouldn't feel it at all.
Okay.
Right. And so it's actually quite comfortable. It sounds a bit weird, but once you get used to it, it's actually fine.
Now, I think a lot of people are wondering, and it may sound like a silly question, but do you have to take it off after the first time you have intercourse, or can you leave it in? I mean, you said you
No,
can
no,
leave
no,
it
no,
in.
no. You have to take it out.
Okay.
So once you take it out, just imagine this is back in there. You would pull it out like you would a normal condom, and then you would just twist it. You'd basically twist it out and then pull it out and throw it in a trash can.
Okay, great. Do you have any questions about the internal condom? Let us know what they are in the comment section below this video.